Oh, fuck, I need to turn the volume down. Anyway,
Nice. Yeah, it is kind of loud.
we're kind of finishing Fort Fermata here. This is something I forgot to show off in the last part. If you remember, I went back and ran through the hallway without thinking. I had to reset the... Or I had to move the little floaty thing again. And I forgot to.
Stupid
It's by the
floaty
save
things.
point. Yeah. It's by the save point in the... I think it's the west room. So if you're using my Let's Play as a walkthrough, a video walkthrough, you know, that's where you go.
Felt big circle to me.
Well, that's pretty much what this whole place is, just a big giant circle
What? Random battle? I didn't even see that.
with enormous rats.
Enormous rats that we've been seeing for the whole game.
Yeah. I don't think we see them that often after this.
Good, I've
I don't
been
think we see
looking
them
for
at all,
some
actually.
variety.
Oh, this game runs out of variety very quickly. As you will soon find out.
Kill it! Kill it with fire. Or darkness.
How about dark magic? Does that work? That's kind of like fire, except dark. Ish.
It explodes, so I guess it's okay.
It explodes. It's celebrating 4th of July. Happy Independence Day, everyone.
Woohoo. Are
By
you-
the time I upload this, and it's gonna be like fucking July 20th.
Yeah, probably. Well,
I have so many fucking videos to edit that I just don't want to start.
so do I. I would just kind of like hit a standstill. I mean, I uploaded all the not Lost Odyssey, God, Sky Odyssey stuff because, well, I didn't have to edit it.
Yeah.
I was just like,
That's the thing.
go.
Like, I'm kind of wishing for like an easier way to like record, so that way I don't have to like I kind of wish like Dark Side Phil.
No, don't.
Well, what he does for his like he's still like a blind playthrough person now. What his gaming channel is,
Mhm.
and so like what he does is he records like he has like a giant HD TV and a really nice camera. So like he puts the camera so that he can get all the screen in the shot. And then he'll just like talk over the game. He'll record in like 10-minute parts. Then when he's done, he'll just hit the button and he'll just upload those parts while he's recording more.
But as a camcorder recording, it's never as good as capture card
Well, I mean,
plus commentary. I mean, it's easier, but it's not as good.
I mean, if you watch his videos though, they look pretty damn good, I must say. For camcorder, it's probably the best I've seen. Like at first I thought it was just like a pretty low quality capture card. Then I'm like, holy shit. Then I saw it like go out of focus barely. I'm like, holy shit. That is a camcorder. And like I'm used to camcorders. I used one when I started off YouTube, but like I didn't think a camcorder could be that good of quality for that long. I was pretty taken aback by that.
I remember I thought Freddie W. If you've heard of him,
Hmm.
he one of his first videos was like how real men play Guitar Hero or something. It was.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty well known, but the apparently
One of the more popular Guitar Hero videos.
yeah, apparently like the chart at the bottom was recorded with another camera. I thought it was a capture card. Apparently I was wrong.
Well, I mean, there are some cameras that you can record from the game with.
They said it was from like a
Like, there
different
are-
perspective though. That's what I was like, whoa.
I mean, there are some cameras that I know you can record from, like they have their own RBY cords or whatever.
Yeah.
They have their own like RBY input, so that way you can like record to the camera. It's kind of cool, actually, I must say.
Be nice. It's probably recording a better format than what I get. Freaking MKV or no MOV, I think is what I get with mine.
Oh, Dazzle.
Yeah.
Fun times, fun times.
I hate the damn thing. But it's
I like my. Oh, we got heal arrow with Viola,
So you shoot them
which
to
is
heal?
the most overpowered fucking thing ever. I don't know. When I get into a video, I think I show it off, like, whenever I get into the light. I'm trying to avoid as many battles as possible because I know this is taking a stupid amount of time.
That's dungeons for
But,
you.
yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, as I said before, like, it wouldn't take as long if I wasn't a completionist, but at the same time, I want to show everything off because there is a lot more to this game than just go from point A to point B. Though it's kind of like Final Fantasy 13, where it opens up more towards the end of the game.
Right.
I mean, you can't have too much open-endedness at the beginning. That's kind of a bad thing.
Or you could just do like Final Fantasy 12, and it's completely open-ended, but if you go out, you're gonna get your shit wrecked.
Oh, that's nice. Alright, but so like heal arrow, it heals a lot better. I think it heals based on Viola's attack power instead of her magic power, which basically means it's always going to be a lot better than Frederick's healing.
Right.
And it heals all your party, no matter where they are. So it's pretty ridiculous.
She's like freaking game breaking.
Yeah. And she's not even the worst. She's not even like the most overpowered character yet.
It's scary.
There's one character we get later on, who he starts off, pretty average. Then when you give him a certain you give him two items, two accessories, and he just becomes like the greatest thing in RPG gaming ever.
Wow.
Like with those two items and probably with his second or third best weapon, he could probably solo the final boss.
That's OP.
Yeah, it's definitely ridiculous.
I'd like to have non-game breaking characters in RPGs, kind of like Lost Odyssey, where none of your characters are, where your characters are just strong enough to get by.
Oh, please, barely strong enough to get by. It'd pull off some Deus Ex Machina bullshit just to get by the first boss.
It was that bad. I mean, it's definitely intimidating. If you're not good at RPGs, you would just be like, oh, hell no, I'm not playing this anymore. But
I mean, the first boss, like, 3 hours through, it's like, well, that was a fucking difficulty spike.
yeah, surprise, difficulty spike.
And then it's like that all the way through the rest of the game. Are there different difficulties, or is it just like one set? Oh, you're fucked if you can't play it on this difficulty.
Yeah, it's the whole,
I
oh, you're
forgot.
fucked if you can't beat this difficulty.
That's great. I prefer my games to have varying degrees of difficulty.
Yeah, it does have varying degrees. The area before the boss is easy, and then the boss is fuck you.
I kind of meant like, in like the Tales games, like how you have like there's like casual, normal, hard, and then after that there's like the question mark or mania difficulty.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, mania is where pretty much everything kills you in 2 hits. So you got to be like Jesus perfect in order to live.
I don't think they had that in Legendia. It was just easy, medium, and hard.
I mean, I think there's insane difficulty on Symphonia, which is the same thing as question mark difficulty on Vesperia. The final boss will always deal like 2,000 damage in those when you have it on those modes with his basic attacks. So you gotta be on your guard.
Constantly heal one or the other.
Constantly heal, constantly spam items, which is something I can't stand. I hate items. I hate using items for the life of me. Like you'll notice, like I don't touch the X button for like any battle. And granted, that's probably because I don't have to. I mean, this game is pretty easy overall the first time through. There's not really any difficult spots other than side quest towards the end of the game.
Oh, that's good that they're making it easily accessible.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the point of the game is to show off. Great guard there. And well, here's heal arrow with 16 echoes, as you can see. Healed about a third of our health.
It's not bad.
Not too bad, you know. I mean, considering she's also one of the best offensive characters, kind of overpowered.
Yeah. But jeez. At least it's not like Resonance of Fate, which is like, if you've never played an RPG before, go ahead and sell this game, cause it's really fucking hard.
Yeah, I mean that game, like, I mean, it's glad that they're trying something new. Like, the combat looks really cool. The only thing is, I don't want to actually go bother do it and learn it.
It's like, it's complicated, but it's not, because really it's just X and A instead of just A, because you hit X to make your character run, and then you hit A whenever your attack charges to shoot.
I still like that GameFly review where it was like, I don't want my characters fucking doing flips and shit and make the game look cool. I want them to hide behind cover and just shoot like normal people. Like, okay, just go play a fucking first-person shooter then.
Yeah, those people were freaking idiots. Because,
if you ever want to have a fun time, just go look at GameFly reviews of games that you enjoy and read like the last review, the bottom rated reviews.
Those guys are stupid. It's like, I can't even charge my attack.
They hate the game. They hate the game for the dumbest reasons, basically.
And surprisingly, even the Resonance of Fate is the harder game. More people were complaining about the difficulty of Lost Odyssey.
Yeah, that's actually kind of surprising. I mean, I've seen gameplay of Resonance of Fate, and it looks like one mistake and you're fucked.
Yeah. You go into critical condition, you might as well just start over. Because that's when you take the HP damage, and
we are almost done with this castle.
And you can't do the hero actions.
Thank God.
Oh, yay! Finally, some new atmosphere.
Not for about 2 minutes.
God damn it.
Because obviously, since there's a dungeon, we have to fight a boss.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm getting an item right now.
More items that are probably not so useful.
Well, it's pretty useful. It's a upgrade for Frederick.
Okay.
Which means it's fairly useful.
Yeah, since you're going to be using him.
Actually, I haven't decided what my final party is going to be. Because there are a lot of very good attacking choices. Nope, the box opens from that side. Fucking trolls. And this baton increases Frederick's max HP by 5%. It's a very useful weapon addition.
Yeah, but I mean, he has decent HP already.
Because he has decent HP, but now it's more like what Viola's and Allegretto's are.
Yeah, it's like the rest of the party.
Frederick's a little more fragile because he is like a magic user. Even though he does have very good attacks.
Oh, and speaking of HP, you know how I was telling you Lost Odyssey has that character that's voice acted by the Rugrat?
Oh yeah.
She has apparently grade H HP.
Oh wow, that's below F.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn impressive, I must say. I mean, impressive in a bad way, but still.
She's honestly useful, though. Like, I used her a lot, actually.
Well, I mean, what's his name? Jansen has an F in pretty much every offensive category.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna say any other characters because I'll be spoiling one of them. If I just told you the character name, it'd be a spoiler.
Well, I mean, I don't think anyone here is gonna be playing Lost Odyssey anytime soon.
You are.
Well, yeah, but I mean, still, like I care about spoilers. I already told you how much that game has made me rage so far.
That's true. But okay, fine. Ming becomes your party member, and basically, once you teach her the black magics,
Yep.
she is God because she can do the black magics to all the enemies instead of just one, like Jansen does.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the pre-boss setup here. We got the save spot, and we can even see the boss this time. How about that?
Nice.
He is a giant... Is that a giant lizard thing?
I don't know what it is. Looks like a...
It's... I like the axes clipping through each other there. Tries to hide it. And the strategy here is to put Viola in the light and have her snipe.
And have her miss.
Well, I mean, that's because I was setting it up. And then you want, Frederick and Allegretto just pounding away at his health. This is a very easy boss if you know what you're doing. And it's only moderately easy if you don't. I don't know what it is, like this boss is just crazy amounts of easy.
Guess it's because you have Viola.
I mean, as you can see, well, yeah, but I mean, not every boss is this easy. Like, as you can see, we're doing 2,000 damage with one arrow. Which I think one of her turns does as much damage as one of Allegretto's specials with 16 echoes.
Yeah.
Which is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. Wow.
And now that it's farther away, let's snipe closer towards the head and deal more damage.
Oh, I guarded.
As I said, this boss is stupidly easy. And pretty much any boss where you use Viola becomes incredible amounts of easy. Viola, for whatever reason, is just like the boss slayer.
He kind of reminds me of Haseo from Dot Hack GU. The boss does, except he's just like massive and hairy. Because he's got the whole twin blades and that spiky tail thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, there you go.
Thing. Yeah, and now it's dead.
26,000 damage.
That boss is pretty easy, as I said.
Easy mode, go.
I mean, even if I didn't do that, party level up. I'm gonna explain that after the cutscene.
My goodness, this really isn't much of a fort, is it?
Nope, they're more worried about an invasion from Baroque these days. They've probably pulled out almost all the troops from here.
No matter how much time passes, war remains.
Yeah, that's true. I've even heard rumors that Baroque has been supporting Andantino. For Baroque, it's an easy way to shake up things in Forte without getting their hands too dirty.
Andantino?
They're an underground group that's been trying to start a revolution in Forte territory. Basically, they're a bunch of rebels.
Wouldn't a revolution be destructive?
But isn't a revolution better than nothing? It may improve people's lives a little. And that's a good thing, right?
It's not that simple, Beat. Think about everyone involved. Andantino, Baroque, Forte. Which one should win? We ordinary people don't have any way of knowing which of them is right.
I would imagine they have their own agendas.
But one of them has to be the good guy, right?
Who knows? They might all be evil in their own way. Then again, they might all be right. It's hard to be sure.
Then, how are we supposed to figure out whose justice really is true justice?
Understand?
Can you explain it again, Jazz?
Clovis, why do you always need things repeated?
I'm sorry, but this is an important mission, so I want to make sure I get it right.
Yes. This mission is vital to our cause. I'll explain it once more. Is that all right, Falsetto?
Fine.
The objective of this mission is to rescue the guardian of Agogo Forest, who is being held in the dungeon beneath Forte Castle. We'll infiltrate the castle tomorrow at dawn.
But the castle gates are heavily guarded. What will we do about that?
We'll use the underground passage between Hanan Hills and the prison. This information is solid. Our members spent a full year investigating it.
Falsetto's right. It won't be that difficult a mission. We just have to bring the Guardian back.
Why are we rescuing her anyway? I mean, how will rescuing her benefit Andantino?
Apparently Waltz is searching for glowing Agogos. One of our members spotted his man Fugue in the Agogo Forest. So, it makes sense that they would want to detain the Guardian and make her tell them about the glowing Agogos.
The glowing Agogos? But what on earth does Waltz want those for?
Well, they do taste good in soup.
Falsetto, if you don't take this seriously, we'll end up making a mess of even the easiest missions.
Fine.
Apparently, Agogos double the effectiveness of ordinary mineral powder, and glowing Agogos will probably increase it even further. If Waltz gets his hands on those, he'll have an unlimited supply of mindless soldiers.
I guess from Waltz's point of view, by multiplying the effect of the mineral powder with the glowing Agogos, he'll be multiplying the number of troops he has at his disposal.
I get it now. And then he'll use those troops to fight against Andantino.
I don't know about that. I seriously doubt he'll be attacking Andantino anytime soon. He probably considers Baroque more of a threat.
All right, you two. Come on. I think it's about time we cut the chatter and got to work.
We are back. Oh joy. Don't forget this little treasure chest right here. That's a pretty sneaky spot for it, I must say. I'm gonna score piece. Let's show off what those are.
Yay. I couldn't figure them out.
So those are the score pieces. You know, they sound pretty good. I mean, for one instrument, for 4 bars.
That's not too bad.
I mean, what they're used for is like interacting with certain NPCs.
Can't just show that off, because I am confused.
Alright, so what happens, like, you find, like, certain NPCs throughout the game. And they'll be, like, some weird name, like... it'll always be, like, their name will always start with the same letter as what their name is, so it'll be, like, Macho Man Maracas or something. And I just completely made that up off the top of my head, but, like... And then he'll play something with, like, that instrument, so he'll be, like, shaking the maracas. And you have to, like, pick a score piece that goes along with his score piece, basically.
Okay.
And if you get one that goes pretty well, you get a B rank, and he gives you an item. Get the one that's supposed to go with it, like, perfectly, you get an A rank, and you get a different item. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do, game, thanks. But...
Yep.
And then, if you play one that makes it, like, a more, like, interesting, like, I guess, hipster sound for this game, like, what happens then is you get an S rank, which is a completely different item, too. So there are 3 different items, generally, for each NPC that you can get. However, since we only have 2, and you get, I think you get like 26 in your first playthrough, and then you have to get like the other 7 after.
Oh joy.
I'll be showing those off like in my own like side video, I guess.
Collectibles.
Oh, and party level 3, we got the ability to have 2 different skills, light and dark skills. You can switch. The first one is obviously the primary one. The one after that is if you hold down Y for like a second, I think it is. That one will show up and you can tap Y, and that will go instead of the primary one.
Sounds like it could be a pain.
We also got we also have limited tactical time and 1 second taken off our action time.
So you get penalized for leveling up?
Kinda.
Lame.
I think this is a voiced cutscene for some reason.
We'll find out.
Yep. This is like the only line for this fucking cutscene. Thanks,
Well,
animators.
That was pointless.
That was a great cutscene.
You could have just made a text box appear, but like, there's a breeze.
There's no need for any of it. Like, just have a question mark when you go to fucking approach that rock. Like, Jesus. There's no need to animate a cutscene for that. So I brought back Shadow Assault because it's more useful than fucking whatever else I had. And I don't think we've, and let's see, have to show off coup de grace. It's a strong front strike that has like a 50% chance to knock the enemy down, and then there's a backwards attack too, which does I think the same damage. It's very effective if you can hit it on a larger boss, because both hits will hit instead of just an initial strike. I mean, it's not a very good attack by any means, but we're fighting more goats. They're called Endless Green this time because they're green and stuff.
Hooray, rehash enemies.
Rehash enemies from like an hour ago.
Hooray, color palette swaps.
They also have like little flaming, I don't know what those are. Those like,
It's like flaming hooves.
yeah. But it's like on their ankles though. It's like hoof cuffs, I guess. I don't fucking know. Good God, the fireworks are going crazy outside my window right now.
Yeah, I can hear them. It's a good thing
And my
we're
window
almost
is
done.
closed, and I have like a bunch of stuff like blocking my window too. And
Damn.
it's still that loud.
As you go out there, you little kids, get that ruckus down.
No, like,
He's like an
that's
old
like my
person.
cities. Like my city has like their own like gigantic light show that they like to put on.
I don't think ours does that. Or mine.
Ours does it because like we're apparently rich enough to afford doing it, I guess. The city is like, oh, we're gonna spend like, I don't know, $1,000 to buy a bunch of fucking rockets and shit. Uh-oh, that merchant is under attack. Let's go help him.
Must
This is
be.
It's forced.
Oh.
You can't like be a douche and just watch him die or anything. No, you have to save him.
Renegade for life. Oh.
Well, I mean, you really don't want to because he does have some nice items. Which, granted, you probably don't need, but still. Did not see that go there because that gigantic enemy was in my way originally.
Yeah, fuck you too, camera.
I mean, can you see them? I sure fucking can't.
Nope.
And as you see, coup de grace sent him flying. He went into like a stun animation. If he was to go next, that would have taken away his actual moving time. So it can be useful, but again, it's probably too random for it to actually be useful.
Yeah. Take the bad with the good, I suppose.
And so now he just like thanks you because his horse was tired, and so he decided to take a rest and a monster trapped him. And now he lets you stay in his little bed thing for free, and you can buy items from him.
Free heal. Woo.
Yay. And you can free heal from him at any time in the game.
I'm assuming he's
go
going to be in
back
more than one
here.
place.
And re-heal.
Stuff.
So let's go buy stuff. Let's see, I choose to avoid items for people that aren't my main 3 party members, because I don't particularly feel like buying items for people I don't use.
Or don't plan on using. Pete. Excuse me.
Oh, I don't ever want to use fucking Beat. He's terrible.
That was the end of the part.
Yeah, it's the end. This is the end of the episode. Thanks for watching. I'll try to have this up before the 20th. Peace out.
Goodbye.